Hey guys, I'm back with week 23 and this will be a 2-page layout using the Stitch collection by Tangerine. So this title card, I finally had the chance to use the Heidi Swapp red glitter thickers that I bought at Michael's on clearance for $1.99, and I bought 2 packs of those and they were actually the last packs. So I'm really happy that this title card actually came out pretty nice. Very simple actually. So the title I used is Wonderlust because when you see the photos, you'll probably understand why I used that title. And I also used those brackets. And then I will be stamping the months, days, and the week with the, I believe, Milo's ABCs. And that is pretty much it for that title card. Really, really love it. So here, this is called Tea O'Clock. It's pretty much like a hole-in-the-wall kind of place. They pretty much serve coffee, tea, but mostly they're well known for their bubble tea. So this was like, I say, a 15-20 minute walk away from my school, and it's actually worth the trip. So even though I only went there once, I'm just really glad I got to experience going there. And you'll see in the rest of the pictures that it does give off kind of like a Alice in Wonderland kind of feel. So here is the month card, and I actually had to back it on that 4x4, and I just used my life documented black numbers for the year. You know, I'm curious, does anyone else like put the stickers upside down like I do? Because I feel like I align them a little bit better than if I were to have it face like that, but I don't know, I kind of find it weird. So I left that photo alone, and that's my bubble tea. And also they inside there's a lot of painted, I don't want to say murals, but there's just a lot of painted pictures on the walls, and it's really neat. So I already wrote down what I did for that week and just added a word sticker with some enamel dots. So I had to take a picture of this. It's really neat how they did that. They just hang the teacups. So I decided to add that tag that I got from Michael's. And I will be adding this green feather from the Stitch ephemera right underneath it. And I really didn't want to use this rabbit. I've been trying to save it for later pictures, but I thought it was perfect because I wanted to symbolize like Alice in Wonderland, like the white rabbit. So like I said, that place really just does remind me of Alice in Wonderland. So here, I really like this quote. I'm gonna try and read it as best as I can. It says, "Come share a pot of tea at," I think it says, "at my home, and friendship is free," or something like that. So I really like the quote, and I had to take a picture of it. And I just added a cloudwood veneer from Freckled Fawn, and I used those Heidi Swapp photo stickers, which I'm actually not very fond of. It's really hard to, depending on the color the sticker is, you have to make sure the background like shows the sticker very well. So this quote sticker is from the +1 collection by Tangerine, and I add that fox, which surprises me because I thought I would never be able to use that in any of my layouts. But since I added the rabbit, I might as well just add the fox as well. And that green puffy sticker is from Heidi Swapp, and I was gonna add that, I don't know if it's a feather or a leaf. I did get a pack of the Rise and Shine, but decided not to use it. So then I decided to add some enamel dots. And to be honest, I don't really like how I embellish this card. There's a lot of negative space, but too late now. It's just one of those cards that are just like blah. Anyways, so this is a photo of me and Emery. She was taking me to this Korean place, but it was closed. It was only open at nighttime, so we went across the street and found another Korean restaurant, and we got to do the Korean barbecue. And it was my first time doing that, and I immensely enjoyed it. I wouldn't say it's my first time eating Korean food, but it was my first time doing that traditional like Korean barbecue that I would see in like Korean dramas or Korean movies. So it was a really delicious, appetizing meal, and I just had a great time. And what was really like kind of awkward was that we were the only ones in that restaurant, and it was like around lunchtime, so it was kind of weird, unless they are not a very good restaurant, but they seem pretty fine to me. So anyways, I wanted to use that Heidi Swapp sticker, so I had to back it on a yellow cardstock paper so you can see the "don't mind if I do." And then this card, I really hate it. I absolutely hate it. I did the K and N in white because they were going to be on the black areas, and then the middle part was in black. So I was so stubborn because I really wanted to use the Mia Alpha, especially since this is a Amy Tangerine collection, and that Alpha set just reminds me of Amy Tangerine. But I should have just gone with my gut and used the Violet's ABCs because it would have fit perfectly in that white box, but oh well. Anyway, so here's me cooking, or like my turn actually, and I actually used that Love 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 from the ephemera pack as well, and I just stapled that with my tiny attacher because I don't have like those really fine glue tip kind of products to glue it down. And then for the first time, I left a 4x6 card alone. Yes, I left a 4x6 card alone. And I know you're probably thinking, who does that? I did. So here's pretty much a journaling card. I wrote about my experience with Emery at that restaurant and having a great time. And that is pretty much it for this layout. So I will see you guys next time.